Welcome to all. I Anuradhika going to give you few tips on drawing of the birds. All birds have the same basic skeletal structure but with different variation in size and shape depending upon the species. One way of simplifying the skeletal structure is to divide it into six parts: the head, beak, neck, torso, legs, and wings. Just by changing the proportion of each part, you can draw any type of the bird. I also offer advice on the tools and materials you need to know for the drawing of the birds, and that are sheets, pencils, eraser, sharpener, and of course colors. Let's learn how to draw cartoon bird. Few easy to follow and quick simple steps. I really hope you will like this. Always begin with the circles, ellipses or noodle-like shape, etc. If you had difficulties to draw cartoons or other drawing, then this system may help you a lot. You can use this system to construct virtually any kind of the figure, regardless if it is an animal or human being. Comparing to the realistic bird drawing, this cute character is very easy task. Before you begin, observe this owl. Notice the body proportion, the size of its head, and position of the wings, and if there is tail, etc. So first of all, you have to draw a U shape, then make two circles for the eyes, then of course a triangle shaped beak, then a flower design around the eyes, and of course for the wings, two diagonal lines on the both sides and small legs. And afterward you have to fill the colors and owl is finished. One of the great things about drawing cartoons is that they can introduce young artists into the idea of one shape being in front of another. So let's start to draw the other picture of the owl. First of all, you have to draw a circle, then draw two eyes, draw body around the eyes, add eye circles and neckline, add wings, erase line inside the wing, add tail, draw 2 feet, add beak, erase inside, add grass lines. If you want to show grass, trace with the marker and the color it. Normally when we have to draw a bird, first of all, we have to draw a big round oval for the torso and a circle that's half the size for the head. Divide them into the quarters so that later on it will be easy to locate landmarks on the body. Draw in curved neck from the head, attach close to the top of the oval. Form a balloon-like shape to the head and torso to find the overall shape of the beak and tail. Take the center of the torso to draw the legs. The toes have one long middle toe, two shorter ones on each side and one in the back. The length of the legs should be roughly the same. The shoulder will start from the top of the torso and the arms will bend like a Z. Connect the head to the body as the neck approaches the back and chest. The form of the body gets rounder past halfway. Different birds have different type of the beak. If you are going to make a parrot, its beak is just like a question mark. So every bird has different type of the beaks. For the tail, draw in a long rectangular shape. Draw the overlaps of the flank and leg over the body to add some perspective. The legs and toes form like thin twigs. The toes curve upward with the bulb at the tip. Indicate the nose just where the beak and head meet. The lower part of the beak also has an indent similar to the shape of the nose indent. Draw some feathers in areas that stick out of the torso. Draw in beady eyes with a dark pupil and small white highlight. The joints are relatively bony in the toes, so draw them more rigid. Next, indicate the nose just where the beak and head meet. The lower part of the beak also has an indent similar to the shape of the nose indent. Draw some feathers in areas that stick out of the torso. Draw in beady eyes with a dark pupil and small white highlight. The joints are relatively bony in the toes, so draw them more rigid. Following the form of the toes, draw some lines wrapping around at the top of the bulb edge in some thin sharp claws. Now come to the most important part, that is wings. Do you know the wings come in three major sections: the scapulars, secondaries and the primaries. If you look at the feather direction, they are anchored from the structure on the wings. When you break it down further, each section has three layers of wings. When the wing is in a resting position, the feathers will fold and overlap like a fan tucks itself away neatly. To avoid the feathers looking too complicated and messy, draw a thinner, lighter line to suggest the overlaps. To create a sketch of bird with its wing open, draw the skeletal structure of the wing and feathers directions. On this undersurface of the wing, there are only two sections and two visible layers of the feathers overlapping. The wing lining, which consists of smaller feathers, cover the longer feathers. The layering of the feathers should start from the top with the last feather at the bottom of the stack. Lastly, add the back wing to finish the drawing. At the end, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for watching this video. Once again, thank you so much.